Woo! Welcome back to
Yeah.
the Elite Sports Show. Different this time around. We're doing two-parter episodes. This would be episode 2 or 1, part 1, whichever way you view it. So if you haven't seen it, jump over to the other video where we wrap up our top, what was supposed to be a top 15 or bottom 15, however you want to look at that, worst uniforms in all the sports. We ended up throwing out a bunch out there that we didn't have on our list that we had thought about. But that's okay.
Yeah.
We're not
still all terrible. But...
they all suck. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about today.
Yep.
We are talking about the Stanley Cup playoffs and the NBA playoffs, and we will be starting in the Western Conference in the Stanley Cup playoffs. So you guys already know who won the series if you follow the Stanley Cup. I would hope so. Round 2 started Wednesday?
Something like that, yeah.
Wednesday or Thursday, I think.
Thursday.
I think it was Thursday, Thursday. So I'll let you start this one off.
All right, I got the Jets leading 1-0. Hellebuck had a good game in goal. He had a really good game.
Yep. I didn't see anything about this game. I actually just found out that the Preds lost as soon as we pulled this up.
Rene played like shit.
Yep.
Had a lot of offense, had a lot of shots, just couldn't capitalize. Just need to capitalize on your scoring chances. They had more power play opportunities than Winnipeg. It's just needed to play a better game and cannot afford to lose game 2 at this point.
No. Preds will pull that out, though.
Yeah, I think it's
they're a much better.
Preds in 7.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Preds in 7, yeah.
I'm thinking
that's the best way to look at it. They're going to play a long series all through the playoffs. And I do see them making it to the Stanley Cup Finals. So that's my pick for the Western Conference. But Preds are a really good team, man. There's not the only team that I think could possibly put a stop on that is the Vegas Black Knights, and we are getting into that. Or Golden Knights. Ooh, don't kill me. Don't kill me. But yeah, that series is tied 1-1.
Yeah. I didn't really watch that game.
Over San Jose. I watched the first couple games that Vegas played against the Kings. I didn't watch any of the Sharks-Ducks series, but apparently the Sharks play really good hockey because they have tied up the best team in the West that's not named Nashville.
Yeah.
At 1 game apiece, and I think game 3 is not Monday?
Yeah.
Monday?
It should be Monday.
Yeah. Because, they play tonight, and I know they play tonight, and Bruins Lightning play tonight as well, and we play again on Monday. So,
crap.
Vegas, you said it last week. Vegas is a boring team, but they know what they're doing. A lot of people are calling this the best expansion team in sports history, and that very well may be true. Yeah. But at the same time, it's hard to look at them as an expansion team because they don't have expansion team players.
Nope.
They have league veterans, really good players that they picked up in the expansion draft.
Yeah, really, really good.
Yeah, it's basically like there was a well-established team that was already in the league that just got rebranded or something. That's what it feels like, at least.
Basically, yeah.
San Jose's playing really good hockey, though. I didn't expect.
Yeah, they are really good this year so far.
Not much to say about this series, though. I haven't watched any of it, and you haven't watched any of it. I didn't catch the game tonight because as soon as Bruins Lightning finished, I had to go to work. Yeah. As soon as the game finished, I got my my work call.
Still though, I got Vegas in 7.
I have Vegas in 6. I know the Sharks are playing really good hockey, but Vegas has played really good hockey all year. Yeah. San Jose has been a little spotty.
Yeah, they've been a little.
They played really good hockey, and then they played really bad hockey, and then they played mediocre hockey. So yeah, I've got Vegas in 6. You've got Vegas in 7. So we have the Western Conference Finals. Preds Vegas.
That's our predictions.
Yep, that's our predictions. We'll get to our predictions for that when the finals actually get here. Yeah. So the next series, jump over to the East. I'll take over on this one. Bruins Lightning. Bruins are up 1-0. Really interesting game. Did you see anything from our game last night? Okay, so it was really weird. We went up 1-0, and then we went up 2-0, and then we went up 2-1. We were 2-1. And then there was a goal, and I don't remember if it was the 2-1 goal or if it was when we went up 3-1 and they scored their second goal. Tuukka Rask blade popped out of his skates.
Yeah.
And he couldn't move. because believe it or not, you can't move on ice if you don't have a skate in your, or if you don't have a blade in your skate. So he like stopped paying attention to what was happening and what was coming at goal, and was trying to get attention of the referees and I've never seen anything like that. I've never seen a blade pop out of I've seen a blade pop out of like an actual like skater's skate, but never out of the goalie's skates.
Happens.
I have never seen that before. So it was really interesting. He gave up a goal during that whole fiasco. Got pissed, threw his skate or threw his blade at the wall behind the officials. He didn't get a penalty for it or anything, so that was good. But it was really interesting game. We ended up winning. I can't think of the score right now.
6-2.
6-2. Thank you. Yeah, we ended up winning 6-2, and it was an interesting game. Not the way I expected game one to go.
Nah.
In Tampa Bay in front of a very hostile crowd. Those guys hate Brad Marchand.
Yeah.
A lot. And if you didn't watch the All-Star game from this year, the All-Star game was in Tampa, and Brad Marchand was on the All-Star team, and as soon as he walked out, he got booed, and boy did he get booed tonight.
Yep.
And Rick Nash had a really good game. He finally got some goals in.
That's good.
In the postseason. So yeah, Rick Nash is finally starting to play really well this postseason. That makes me happy. Really, really excited about our chances at winning the Stanley Cup. And my prediction, which is my bold prediction for this series, it's seeing the way we played last night, whichever way you look at it. It's 4:00 in the damn morning.
Yeah.
I've got Bruins in 5.
I got him in 6.
I think Tampa Bay will take game 2 in Tampa, and then we'll take the rest. I think that's how it'll go. In 6, I could see it happen, but I don't see this going to game 7.
Nah, definitely not game 7.
Not game 7, but I do have the Bruins in 5. And that's with Tampa Bay picking up game 2 in Tampa, and then Bruins will take the rest. It could just be being biased, but that's how I see it going. I'll let you talk about this one, because this is your team.
One of them. Yeah. Pittsburgh leads Washington 1-0.
Yep.
Jumped out to a 2-0 lead early in the third and gave it up. Gave it up early. And Pittsburgh never looked back. Not much to say about this series, really.
Caps got to prove everybody wrong.
Yeah. Even their own fans.
Even their own fans.
Yeah.
They've got to prove everybody wrong, because I have no reason to believe they can make it out.
Yeah. Which is... I'm not... Yeah.
With that series that Pittsburgh played against Philadelphia and the way you guys played against Columbus. You guys played... See, I don't...
Played okay.
It was so weird against Columbus. You guys went down 2-0. And then you won the last 4.
Yeah.
And won it in 6. So that's impressive. But at the same time, like, Pittsburgh's a really good team.
Yep. Yeah, that being said, I got Pittsburgh in 6.
I've got to go do the same.
I
want to have faith in the Caps, but
until they prove me wrong.
They have to prove me wrong. They have to prove me wrong and everyone else in the league wrong, and every other fan base. Because I don't know a single person that
there's not a single
ever picks the Caps
to
go past the second round. I mean, there's no reason to believe it. They choke every year, and I hate to say it, man, but I mean, you know it's true. You've even said it yourself.
Yeah. Coming from a fan.
Yeah, it's sad. It's really sad.
Yeah.
I think that's all we have to touch on in the NHL.
Yeah, that's about it. Let's move on to the NBA.
Yeah, we'll move on to the NBA. Move on to the West.
Yeah.
There has been
one game in the
second round. And that was Golden State and New Orleans. Golden State picked that one up. I did not see that score.
They won by like 20, I think.
Yeah. So that series is going just about how I expected it to so far. Through one game. It's only one game.
Yeah. Even if Steph Curry comes back, I don't see the Pelicans winning.
I don't think they need to. I don't even think they need Steph Curry.
I mean, that's not what Max Kellerman thinks.
Well, he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah. He's starting to be...
You got a team with Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Andre Iguodala,
and Draymond Green.
And
you really think Anthony Davis and Rondo are going to beat those guys?
Drew Holiday.
He's becoming Skip Bayless Part 2.
Yeah, he really is, man. He really is.
Yeah.
I like New Orleans. I really do. I love Anthony Davis. I've said for God knows how long that I think he's the best player in the league.
Yeah.
He still needs help though, and I've got Golden State taking the sweep.
I got him in 5. I don't really got a sweep, but I got him in 5.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely don't have the Pelicans winning the series.
I don't know. Not happening.
So, staying in the West, this series has not started yet.
Nope. It's
Houston, Utah. This is interesting.
Yeah. Utah is a good team.
This is really interesting because when the playoffs first started, before any game was played, you tell me Houston, Utah is in the second round of the NBA playoffs, and I have Houston taking it in 5.
Yeah.
Seeing the way Utah made it past OKC with such ease and shut down that big 3 they have. Houston in 7? I want to say Utah in 7. I just don't know if I can actually put those words in my mouth and make them come out. I want Utah in 7, but I think Houston in 7.
I got Houston in 6, honestly.
I think
I just think Harden and Paul
work really well together.
Just too good.
I mean, Utah's got a good team. I just don't think it's their year.
No. Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. Next year's a really good year. Ricky Rubio, Donovan Mitchell. That's right there. That's already good enough. And then you've got Rudy Gobert to add on to that. They have got a really solid team. Good things in the future for Utah. As long as they don't mess anything up, they've got a really good thing going for them right now. Trust Donovan Mitchell.
Yep.
Ride his shoulders all the way because he is tearing it up.
Yep.
We still have a round 1 game, a round 1 series going.
Let's save that for last.
We'll save that one for last because that's not settled yet. Got a game 7.
Yeah.
So the actual only set series for round 2
in the East
is Boston, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And this is another interesting one. Boston, who is the 2nd seed, is without 2 of their top 3 players.
Yeah. Don't have no Kyrie.
But they won game 7 against Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Philadelphia, on the other hand, has Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons.
Yeah. And then Boston has the home court advantage.
It's a tough one. I'm a well-documented Boston fan, and I want to say Boston. Philadelphia in 7. 6. Philadelphia in 6.
I got 7.
Yeah,
Philly in 7.
It's going to be tough for Boston to overcome that, man. They don't have Kyrie and they don't have Hayward. And I know they played without Hayward all year. And you can make a case that they could play without Hayward because they did all year and they still won 2nd seed without him. But the guy that they used to get to the 2nd seed is also out in Kyrie. Philly's healthy.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
It's hard to get past that. They're playing really well.
Really
They beat the Heat in 5. The Heat's not a bad team. Miami's not a bad team. They've got good players on that team.
Yeah, they got Jay Ridge.
They have Eric Spoelstra, who I think's an overrated coach, but
I think he's overrated too, honestly.
So really, it's a battle of Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons versus Brad Stevens and how well he can coach the players he has.
Yeah,
he's proven he can do it, but I don't think the talent from Philadelphia is just going to be too much to overcome for Stevens and the Celtics. So yeah, I've got Sixers in 6. You have Sixers in 7.
Yeah.
It's a lot of numbers that I just said.
Yeah.
So last, we'll say first, Toronto beats Washington in 6.
Yeah.
They advance to the second round, but they don't know who they're playing yet.
Because we still got a game 7.
Because somehow, some way, the Pacers have taken the Cleveland Cavaliers to game 7, which is tonight, is it not?
It's
Sunday night.
I think it's actually in the afternoon. Hang on, let me check that out.
Pit stop real quick while we figure out what time this game is on.
I think it actually is an afternoon.
I think it is too. I think it's at 3:30.
Might be actually.
The ESPN app is slow as shit.
Yep, it is terrible. I really hate it. God.
This is terrible. There's a lot of dead air going on right now.
Oh, it's a 1:00 game.
1:00. So
anyone wants to know, we're going to see an Infinity War tomorrow. So
yeah, we won't be watching that. We'll not be watching the Cavs Pacers game, but we'll definitely be making sure we check the score as soon as the movie is over. So I guess predictions for Game 7 of Pacers Cavs. It's in Cleveland.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm gonna say it.
I gotta pick the Pacers, man.
Go Pacers.
I've got to pick the Pacers
at 7.
Man. Oladipo dropped a triple-double to
Yep.
force Game 7. They've got Bojan Bogdanovic.
Playing great.
They've got a good team, man. I don't know. Cleveland or LeBron's carrying that team on his back.
It's just like when he was in Cleveland the first go-around.
It really is.
He's carrying this team on his back.
It's bad, man.
And even when he's never been in a first-round Game 7 ever in his career.
No.
This is the first one.
He's always had a given, like, he's in the second round guaranteed every year.
He's going to Game 6s in the first round.
Yeah.
But never a Game 7.
It's going to be interesting. We don't know how he's going to... I mean, it's crazy to think, after how long he's played, we don't know how he's going to play in a Game 7 of the first round. It's going to be interesting to see. I might not even check the score and record the game and then watch it later. Yeah, I've got Pacers taking the game. Yeah. It's not going to be a blowout by any means.
It'll be
that
close.
Game might go to overtime. And with that said...
I still got Toronto winning no matter what.
Yeah, I do too.
Even if they play
Even
the
if
Cavs.
it's Cleveland or Indiana, I have Toronto taking it. If it's Cleveland, I have Toronto in 7. If it's Indiana, I have Toronto in
5.
6. I have 6.
5 or 6.
Yeah. So that is all we have for the NBA
and
the NHL. Next week, I know we have our top 10 best logos.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be covering this because you're going out of town.
I'm going to Memphis
Friday night. So we'll be recording Friday.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I will be going out of town possibly Saturday night. And I'm also going to Memphis, but will be arriving in Memphis.
When I'm leaving.
I will probably pass each other on the interstate as I'm coming into Memphis and you'll be leaving.
Yeah. If you want to know why we're going to Memphis, it's to see one of my favorite.
He's going to see Logic, and I wish I could see him. But I'll be working. Yeah. And then Sunday I'm going to see Post Malone.
Yeah. Which I wish I could see, but I got to worry about school. So
that's all we got though, guys. Thank you. We'll try to squeeze it in, but no guarantees. Probably won't happen.
Yeah.
Yep, that's all we got. If we don't talk to you about the playoffs next week, we'll see you in a couple weeks where we talk about probably towards the end of the conference finals for each, for both leagues,
yeah, definitely.
It's my favorite time of the year.
Same.
You get the NBA playoffs and the NHL playoffs at the same time, and you've got the MLB regular season, and the draft just happened.
Yeah.
But I don't want to talk about that because I didn't really follow this draft.
I didn't pay attention.
I just know where some of Tennessee's players went. But yeah, that's all we've got, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll put all of our social media handles at the end of the video. Yeah. Thank you guys very much. Thank you for watching.
Stay elite.
Be elite. Stay elite. Be elite.
Whatever
one of those things. We'll figure it out one of these days.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
She dancing on my dick, but that's my Glock. Take my wallet out my ass and run around and watch them flop. Bitch. To the kid with a tattoo and a flat 255 and he mad too with a bad attitude on my bed payments over doing screw.